Finally, tell me about the Himalayan consensus. You've been consensus building a lot.
We're doing a lot of consensus building. We're looking for alternate models for economic development. The Himalayan consensus was one that we did up in the Himalayan plateau, again, working with grassroots levels, protecting local culture through sustainable business. What we're calling for is not aid, but trade, supporting local businesses that in turn can support their communities.
We left off, you were talking about the Himalayan consensus as opposed to the Washington consensus and the need for compassionate capitalism. What we're seeing happening in the U.S., though, the nationalization of banks, bailing out of car companies, etc., this whole too big to fail theory in exercise, is that compassionate capitalism in your mind?
I think many people in America are calling for compassionate capitalism. You know, we've gotten the assumption for so long that greed is the sole motivation of everything. This is the premise of Adam Smith's Invisible Hand. But people are motivated by more than greed. They're also motivated by compassion. They have other sides to them. And certainly I think much of the problems in America's financial collapse, global financial collapse, has become caused by too much greed.
We cannot use old ways to solve new problems.
Old ways to solve new problems.
We need new ways to solve old problems.
We need new ways to solve old problems.
We need a new consensus.
We need a new consensus.
That is not the Washington consensus.
That is not the Washington consensus.
Not the Washington consensus. Not the World Bank, the IMF, WTO. These are Bretton Woods institutions which have had their place in history. But we're moving into a new era, and that calls for new institutions, new creative approaches from the bottom up, not just from the top down. 30 years of neoliberal market fundamentalism, globalization has not created more prosperity on our planet. It has created greater differentials between rich and poor.
Thank you.